Hey guys, welcome back for another amazing episode of Bitches Who Brunch. I am your head bitch in charge, Miss Vonnie Lynn, and I do have with me, as always, my most gorgeous co-host, Miss Marlene.
Hey everyone.
How are you guys doing today? Hey War Machine, what's up? Already in the chat. Woo woo!
I see you, War Machine.
I know he needs like a first in here thing. I
First,
would love
yeah,
that.
first comment badge.
I am so excited for today's episode. First of all, let's talk about the fact that Miss Marlene's birthday is in like what?
Oh,
6 hours. What is
yes.
up? I'm so
So
excited.
excited. Me
I
too.
know. We're gonna go get turned tomorrow. Not today, tomorrow.
Truly, yeah, at midnight.
I'm so excited. So today we are rocking our All Good Fitness shirts, All Good Fitness Downtown, our most amazing sponsor for season 3. You guys check them out. Marlene, tell them a little bit of like where to find All Good Fitness.
Okay, so basically we're downtown on the corner of Mesquite Street and Schatzel. It's 24 hours. You can make an appointment. You can come by. You can download a pass online at allgoodfitnessdowntown.com and come check it out. It's pretty cool. Got saunas, lots of equipment, awesome personal trainers, and tanning.
I'm so excited. And I meant to go there today. I'm like, I'm gonna go. I want the sauna. I didn't have a chance to do that. But
I love the
anyway, let's
sauna.
get into these topics for today. So today we're going to be talking about body dysmorphia disorder. So it's BDD. And what else, Miss Marlene?
Body image bullying.
Oh, them bullies. Fuck them bullies. Oh, I can't stand a bully. I will bully a bully.
I'm a bully too. Like I
Heck
will
yeah.
bully a bully fast.
And then we're going to talk about how it affects your social and your sex life. We're going to share some stories about how it's affected ours. If we have ever had any issues like that, we're going to share our little stories. Also, on my Instagram page and the Bitches Who Brunch Instagram page, we did ask you guys a question on what was some kind of negative remarks people have made about your bodies or your image that have stuck with you or created some kind of insecurity. The amount of responses I got
Oh my
was
gosh.
insane. So we're going to read some of these to you guys. So you guys know me. Let's jump right in. Marlene, what are we drinking?
Oh gosh, a truly lemon tea. It's really good. I don't know. I'm kind of
I got my
obsessed.
topo. I got my topo.
Nice.
I'm on
I love
I'm
it.
on a topo kick, I swear.
Me too. I'm in love with anything like seltzer and alcohol. I'm like, just liquor's fine.
Just look,
Li-
just look.
Liquor, water, lemon.
Rumple on the ice, rumple on the ice, rumple on the rocks, please.
Gross. Gross.
Did, did you just gag?
Yeah. I was
Marlene,
thinking
gag again, but gag sexy.
that was not sexy.
That one's going on the clip.
I'm done. I can't believe I did that like on live. Sorry, mom and dad.
All right, guys, we're going to get into body dysmorphia right now. Now, Marlene, do you know what body dysmorphia technically is?
Um, is it I don't technically know, but I imagine it's something like a mental disorder. And it probably is like a mental disorder that skews your actual image that you are seeing in the mirror. It's like you're kind of programmed of seeing yourself one way. It doesn't matter what you look like. It's kind of a mental issue.
Right. So it really is. It is a mental disorder. It is technically an anxiety disorder, to
Oh.
be precise. Yeah. And it is about how they perceive how they look. So if you are somebody that suffers from body dysmorphia, hey, Miss Priscilla, real quick saying hi to you in the chat. If you are someone that suffers from body dysmorphia, then you do not see yourself clearly. You see yourself as the insecurities that you were either brought up with or that you have. Hey, Miss Victoria, we love you. Um, so yeah, so it's persistent and intrusive, like preoccupation with any slight defects in who, like your looks, your appearance. Like if you think your nose is too big, if you think your nose is crooked, your hair is just, you think it's nappy, or you think it's like something like short, too short, and it looks weird, or it's stringy, or too bushy, too full, too flat, too, no volume. It has a
Hmm.
lot to do with that. And then it also has a lot to do with the shape of your body as well. Your legs, your arms, your stomach, anything. For men, it could be body hair, their chin, their pecs. The chest is a big one. Chest is a
Yeah.
huge one for men
Calf.
and women. Yeah.
True.
So with this disorder, um, like I said, it's classified as an anxiety disorder, and it affects about 2.4% of the entire population. That
Hmm.
is 1 in 50 people. 1 in 50 people have some sort of body dysmorphia or
Wow.
body image issues that is severe enough to be diagnosed as a mental disorder. Isn't that horrible? Like,
Yeah, it's pretty tough. I
that's
wonder if
kind of
I'm like one of
crazy.
those 1 in 50.
Well, let's see, because I'm going to list 10 symptoms of body dysmorphia. So let's see how many of these we have.
Okay.
Let's see if we have BDD. Let's go ahead and self diagnose. Dr. Google's here.
All
Okay.
right.
So, and guys, let us know in the chat if this is something that you guys deal with personally. You know, remember, we're totally raw today. We're being vulnerable. We're going to dig deep into these insecurities and talk about them and see what's going on there. So, the first one that we have on here is a preoccupation with your flaws. So it's the most common symptom of the disorder. So you have imperfections where you don't like look in the mirror. You try to hide yourself from the mirror. You attempt to conceal these flaws in some way. If like your arms are your flaws, you're always wearing shirts with,
Mm,
sleeves. You never wear sleeveless. If your legs are your flaws, they're always covered. And
mm.
you like in your day it like rules that, like no
Okay.
matter what,
Wow.
even at home you don't feel comfortable with it in your own home.
I find myself, I guess, looking in the mirror, but I can't say that I like don't look and see my flaws first, if that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you look in the mirror, are there some parts of your body that you avoid looking at?
Yeah, of course. I'm just like, ew. You know what I mean? Like,
You're like, I'm not looking at that.
I'm like, girl,
I'm
girl.
can't relate. I'm looking at everything,
I'm
girl.
all no, like I don't get me wrong, like I literally love myself. Like I love what I look like my body type, like how I look, but it's taken a long time to get there. Like
Right.
you know what I mean? Like it was not overnight.
So let's just take a second real quick and say hi to Miss Marissa. Happy Tuesday to you
Hey,
too, girl. We love you.
turn Tuesday. Sorry, just
Taco
kidding.
Tuesday? Taco and
Tip.
Tattoos Tuesday?
Ooh, that'd be fun. A tattoo would be fun.
Taco Tequila and Tattoos Tuesday.
Bet, let's do it.
All three of
Right after
those.
this. All after
Period.
this.
Immediately.
Yeah.
So, and that'll be it for today's episode. I'm just playing.
Bye guys.
So the next one is paranoia and appearance. Paranoia about your appearance. So did you know that BDD is actually something that can be traced back to your blood relatives? So if you have
Wow.
blood relatives that suffered from body dysmorphia or anything like that, then you are more than likely to also suffer from body dysmorphia. Miss
Mm,
Priscilla said, them shirts though. Yes, you got to go get yours at
period.
All Good. Go sign up. Go do that 3-day pass. Um, so yeah, so and not only that, but it's also caused by the negative experience in your life, traumatic experiences,
Yeah.
most of them coming back to family. So
Mm,
the average age where people start having this disorder or it starts getting to them is actually 5 years old.
wow.
At 5 years old, you can start to suffer enough trauma of like what people say to you that it just builds into
Yeah.
these insecurities and the way you
Horrible.
look at yourself.
Mm,
So that's crazy.
that's
I
crazy.
don't think I'm ever like paranoid about my body anymore. I used to
Yeah.
be.
Me
I used
too.
to be. I think I'm
Hmm.
like that, like how you said, like it took a really long time to get to me loving my body right now,
Hmm.
you know?
Yeah.
So the number three is always trying to hide your imperfections. We talked about that
Mm,
earlier. So is that something you do? Do you
yeah.
wear
I wear
things?
certain clothes. I mean,
Oh,
lately,
no,
no.
you don't.
People probably look at me and they're like, "Girl," I'm like, I don't give a damn. Like a good damn. Like I don't. I do not. Like you know. It's whatever. Like I'm comfortable. If I'm comfortable, if I'm not comfortable, then I won't wear it. If I am, then I will. But I feel like I don't like to be like too frumpy, and I just like tighter fitting clothes. And you know what I mean? Like I'm not like the skinniest girl. I'm pretty thick. Like, I don't know if you've ever met me, but I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm a pretty big girl. Like,
She thick. She thick.
I'm thick. I'm thick
We
and
thick.
tall. Yeah, like I'm like thick and tall. So it's like I'm just like built to perfection, baby. You know?
Period. You're like, I'm perfect for sitting on someone's
I'm all
face.
5'10" like Cindy
Period.
Crawford, but you know what I mean? Like thick, like give me somebody.
I'm all Priscilla said, y'all always look beautiful. You both actually really inspire me to feel more confident in my clothes and body.
Oh,
Priscilla, thank you so that like means so much to us. You
so
like you don't
much.
even know. Thank you
Hmm.
so much. We are always happy to provide that for you guys. But you are
Yeah.
beautiful too, girl. You are so gorgeous. Stop it right now. Let's go
Hmm.
shopping. Let's go
Right?
shopping.
And it's hard. It's like a journey because you can't say that people in your life that you've even cared about have not said something negatively about your body that's made you feel like super insecure and like, man, maybe I shouldn't wear that or made you doubt yourself. But overcoming all those like voices is like really what it's about. Like you just have to not just
Yeah.
feel yourself. And if you feel good, that's all that matters. And that will translate to people.
Yep. So Miss Priscilla said, I'm being 100% girl. We know. We love you. Marissa said, definitely to conceal what I'm not comfortable with. I definitely see myself not good bodied. And there's so many of us that do. But Miss
Yeah.
Priscilla, you are a beautiful queen. Stop it
Yeah.
right now, too. You're
Hmm.
killing me with these selfies you've been posting lately. Um, and so but I definitely do this, the trying to hide my
Oh,
imperfections, because one thing that I am a little insecure about is my back. I try to hide my back. Like I have to say, I really don't wear backless things. I'm starting to try and get, like, I just ordered some outfits that were a little like revealing in the back,
yeah.
so that's something I'm working with. So I can say I think this one, I yes, I do this one.
Yeah,
So
definitely like me, I feel like I totally do that as well. Like I totally try to hide like certain parts of my body sometimes.
right. Priscilla said, I also think as I've gotten older, I give less of a fuck. That is so true. That is
Yeah,
so
no
true.
fuck.
That is so
None.
you would think that when you're younger you don't give a fuck. But I was so insecure when I was like in my 20s and
Me
stuff. It was
too.
crazy.
Yeah,
And now I'm in my 40s and
she's killing it.
I'm walking around with shorts that look like panties because fuck, these thick thighs is hot.
She's killing it. And she's killing it.
Thank you. And that's one thing I've come to find out is people love thick thighs. They're like,
They love
and I
it.
love
Like
your thighs.
they love the confidence. I think people love and are drawn to the confidence.
I think that's what it is too as well. So number 4 is constantly comparing yourself to others. So it's no matter how different or similar that you can find yourself, you're just constantly comparing, and you do this until you start to feel bad about yourself. So
Hmm.
that's like going online and seeing, like, girls, pretty
Yeah.
girls on Instagram, or just comparing yourself to other people. Like, it's just, you're always seeking reassurance from your environment.
Yeah.
And I think the most important thing to realize is we're not the same. Like, everyone is different, and to me everyone is beautiful. So
Hmm.
Priscilla said,
Yeah.
oh man, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Guilty.
I think I don't really necessarily compare, but I definitely am always like looking at like other people's bodies. I don't know if that's because I'm just like checking them out or what, but like
I think you're
I'm
checking
just
them
like,
out.
me too.
I
Such
think
a
you're checking them out.
dirty bitch.
I do too. I
I
look at
check
them,
them
I'm
out.
like, man, she's a pretty bitch.
Yeah, or
Shit.
like, man, her booty's perfect.
Queen energy. I need a booty like that.
Period. Right? I'm like, how do I get her booty?
Yeah. Marissa said, I do that all the time. I think it goes to my toxic marriage and him making me feel less than. But now I'm trying to see myself differently, as you should.
Ooh.
And that is a journey that takes time and, like, just effort in yourself. You know what I mean? Not really like workout effort and stuff like that, but just effort in loving yourself, because
Yeah.
that sometimes is the hardest thing for people. Sometimes yourself is the hardest person for you to love, you know?
Hmm.
So, number 5 is avoiding social situations. So, we're going to definitely talk about that on the next topic, but that is a symptom of body dysmorphia disorder. So it could have pushed you to miss school, which I know when I was in middle school and my someone in my family like really came at me sideways about my weight at the time. I got so like sick, like just sick to my stomach and everything. I couldn't go to school. I didn't go to school for like 3 days. 3 days because I was sure
Yeah.
everyone was going to make fun of me because of what this family member was telling me.
No.
So I know
Horrible.
I've done that. Yeah, that one I've done. Let's see. Or that'd be like, avoiding like a dance or like a reunion or something because you're scared of how you look.
How you're going to be perceived.
Number 6 is distorted perception of your appearance. And this is where you, and I know I got this because Jacqueline's always like, you do not look like that. Because I'll send her a picture and I'll be like, look, this is what I think I look like. And she's like, no,
No.
you do not look like that.
Yeah.
So, um, it's where like if like let's say me if my nose was my problem and I saw it as super pointy in my head, that's how I think my nose looks, super pointy.
Hmm.
So that is like a distorted perception of your body. Do you have that? Have you ever?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. I'm like, this is what I look like. Like, oh my gosh. I can be so critical of myself, but you know,
Yeah.
what can you do? Like, I can be very critical of myself. And I always think, like, not comparing, but kind of comparing, like, okay, if I think like this woman, maybe plus size woman, I might look like her. I'm like, okay, I look like that. Right?
Right.
Like, that's what I look like. I don't ask people, but I guess I have before in the past.
Hmm.
But yeah, I've done that before for sure.
So the next one is undergoing frequent cosmetic surgeries. So this is like talking about those people that just really transform their whole face,
Wow.
their
Yeah.
body and everything.
It's crazy to me sometimes. I see a lot of people, especially in the gym. You do see a lot of people that work on their body. You know what I mean? They work out too, don't get me wrong, but they're constantly working on their body or doing implants and stuff like that. And yeah, I haven't had any like cosmetic surgery, so I haven't gone to like that extremity. I mean, people think I have like all kinds of fillers in my face and Botox, and it's just not the case. Like, I would love to do like a mommy makeover, like don't get me wrong, but that's extreme. Like you're hacking your body up. Like that's pretty crazy, y'all.
Yeah. I know me, I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to get this tummy tuck. Like
Period. This
all this
lipo.
stuff. This lipo finna get it. And
Yes, queen.
I,
Mexico, here we come.
I remember when I first started on my journey of, you know, doing a little bit of sprucing up to my face, and I got Botox and I got cheek filler and lip filler. And I also did the tear trough. So it was like in your under eyes and stuff.
Yes, I've wanted to do that. I haven't though.
But in my defense, I'm in my 40s. This is, not something I did in my 20s. Whereas this symptom, people start super early, like when they're in their
Yeah.
20s,
Yeah.
sometimes straight out of high school, like 19,
Yes.
20, and they're getting Botox already,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. So when I got mine, I loved it because it made you look fresh. It wasn't anything too drastic. My cheek fillers weren't that much. They're already gone, guys. So don't be sitting, don't be like, oh,
Don't be
she's got.
hating.
This was like 2 years ago. The fillers are already gone. The only filler that I have right now is a little bit of lip filler, and that's all. Um, so I
Should
will
I get
say
lip filler?
a little bit, maybe one syringe.
Hello,
I'm gonna go back and get another one.
girl.
And the tear trough, I mean, you saw the difference in my tear trough one, my under eye, when I showed you pictures.
I
And
love that. I want to do that. I really do because my
I
under eye.
recommend that. I recommend that. Seriously, that was good. And the cheek filler just kind of give you like a really like a very small facelift without getting the surgery. So I
That
don't
I'm
think
scared
anything
of.
I did was too drastic.
Hmm.
Um, but and I let it dissolve. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm going back and getting them over and over and over again. But I
Yeah.
will say, with the right esthetician, it you can get really beautiful results, very minimal, beautiful results. You know.
Yeah.
So I don't think I got that. But the next one is anxiety. You have feeling of anxiety, and that's
Yeah.
going to be so the anxiety of your looks and what you
Mhm.
have and stuff like that. It makes you feel unmotivated, tired.
Mhm.
You have
Oh,
sleep problems. Some people, there's suicidal thoughts. There's physical symptoms that can come out with that. So it is a
yeah.
severe type of disease. Now, on the negative side, some people have said that this is a like kind of excuse that the millennials and Gen Z have brought up now to kind of excuse somebody from being insecure about themselves. So instead of addressing your insecurities, you're now patching a label on it and passing it off as a mental disorder and stuff like that. What do you think about that?
Um, I don't know. Like, I feel like I definitely see myself doing that as well. I mean, I feel like I might have a little bit of this mental disorder. Like, I'm definitely anxious about my look. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I have to be completely, if my hair's not done, my makeup's not done, and I don't feel like my outfit's correct, like, I don't feel like myself. I feel like completely like that's all I can think about. Like
Mhm.
I feel like wrecked. You know what I mean? Like that's all I can think. That's all I can think about. If I'm talking to someone and I don't have my like makeup done, I'm like they're judging me. They're judging me. If I don't have my nails done, I feel like people are judging me. It's pretty. It's weird. It's very weird. And then sometimes I think like this is all so superficial, Marlene. Like who cares? You know what I mean? Like this shit's exhausting. Like getting your nails done is exhausting. It's exhausting to be a girl in general, and like being a girl that feels anxious about like her looks, it's fucking exhausting. Sometimes I don't want to show up. Like I don't want to go. You know what I mean? Like I don't.
It's also expensive. Okay, it's
It's
not just
right? Like it's so expensive. It is not by any means like cheap. Like Jesus.
and I do know you are like that because this weekend when we were trying to go out and I was like, oh, you don't need lashes. Girl, you would not leave that room until you had your lashes on.
I was like, what are you talking about?
But I used to be like that when I was like, let's say 5 years back,
Right.
maybe 3 years, 3 years.
When I met you, you had like the most badass nails. Like they were fucking extra long. They were all decked out. Like you were all about it. And I love that. Like that's great. But I see that you've like kind of become more natural, more like, you know what I mean, like low key, and that's kind of inspiring too because I constantly feel like that anxiety of gosh, you got to do your hair, you got to do your makeup, you have to have an outfit like perfect, like it's got to be great. I might even like say like as a mom, I might be that way with my children, like brush your hair, brush your teeth, like lotion yourself, like tie your shoes. You know what I mean? Like
That's another symptom.
oh
You develop OCD.
yes.
OCD about other things. It's because of that. So that's a
I'm all
symptom as well.
another mental disorder to add to my list. I'm just kidding.
Marlene calling her psychologist. Look.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, no, I was like that. I could say I would not even go to the corner store without a full face of makeup, and nails like I dressed like complete girl. Now, please, I go to
The
Jason's
way we
Deli.
rolled up to that restaurant on Sunday, wrecked.
We were busted
We're
so
all
bad.
give us some nachos,
I roll up to Jason's Deli in booty shorts, a tank top, and my unicorn slippers. I don't care.
and that's on period.
So, it's hopefully you guys, if you're out there and you're listening to all of these symptoms and listening to what body dysmorphia is and stuff like that, and now you got a tribe, you got a whole tribe. It's not something to be ashamed of. it's
Yeah.
it's none of that. Like there's so many of us that deal with that, and it's
Mm-hmm.
not just women, it is
Mm-mm.
men.
It's men.
Men
It's
too.
men. It's
Yes.
men.
So Miss Priscilla said it is exhausting. I can't afford to be tan, wax, slash, microbladed, nails, and hair done all the time. My
But when
routine.
she is though, but when she is though, like can't no one tell her nothing.
She said my roots be coming out like, hey, girl, same, same.
Snatched.
But I feel you because there is, I mean, yes, and then you have to get waxed. And where do you have to get waxed? Fucking
Oh,
everywhere.
girl.
Fucking
Everywhere.
everywhere.
You can't tell me shit when I'm waxed. You can't tell me shit. I don't care who you are.
War
President of the United States, like, you can't tell me nothing.
War Machine said, please dress like that all the time, Yvonne. Great description. I have pictures. I have pictures.
I have pictures.
And I will. Trust and
Yep.
believe that.
You should
So
have seen the men in Utah when Bonnie was walking around with her shorts. Okay. They were,
I'm all they were Utahing.
yeah.
So girl, we was all in some short shirts that day. Yes.
Okay. But yeah, they were coming for you, though.
I'm trying to be like, it wasn't just me.
Ah, good one.
Marissa said it's a whole other vibe when you're waxed. Yes, this is true. Period. When
Girl, in
when
fact, let
I
me
get,
plug you.
I
Yeah,
know,
if you haven't been waxed before, you have not waxed your kitty, you need to do it. You need to buck up and do it. It
get
doesn't
that
matter.
Brazilian, get
It's
that
gonna hurt,
Brazilian.
but trust me, your life will never be the same. Throw that razor away.
No, so I remember the first time I got waxed. Like the first time I got waxed, and
Yeah.
I remember I was wearing a dress because the lady was like,
Mm-hmm.
don't wear pants. We gotta let the sister breathe. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. So I was wearing a dress and no panties. She's like, don't bring
Mm-hmm.
panties, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So I got waxed, and then like I remember like walking out of the shop. And there's like, there's all these people walking past me on the street and everything. And I just felt naked. I
Period.
felt like sex. I felt like these people are gonna know my cootie cat is bald
Yes.
right now. Like,
It's so amazing. It's the best feeling ever. It really is. I remember the first time I got waxed too with Tina Marie. Like she had some mermaid wax. She did it correct. Like it was, you know what I mean? I've never went back. Like I've gotten waxed ever since. I wish I
mine
could
was a
stay waxed.
mine was a sugar wax. I think I like the sugar wax better than the hot wax, but I like
Oh
the way
wow.
the hot wax feels.
Yeah. Well, ooh, it's scary. That first time was scary. Whew.
So Marissa said best feeling though, and it is.
Yeah.
So um between men and women, out of the percentage of men and women that suffer from BDD, 60% are women and 40% are men. That is a huge
Wow.
percentage for men,
Yeah.
you know?
There's a lot of men that work out in the gym. I mean, of
Yeah,
course it's the gym, but I think, you know what I mean? A lot of men are concerned about their looks, even if they don't come off that way.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
that's just kind of so. Let's go ahead and talk about bullying. The bullying that comes along with
Yeah.
you're like, let's talk about this bitch.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Um, so with the bullying, like for me, it's crazy to see that I look at this online and even me personally. Okay, so I'm on story time.
Yeah.
What makes me sick to my stomach is the people that do the bullying to women. You wouldn't expect it's other women.
All
Other
the time.
women. What is
Well,
wrong?
it's projection, I feel like. I feel like that's projection.
Horrible. So, okay, so one day I was out with a friend and she was doing a photo shoot and I was helping with it. And it was one of those days, girl, where I was like, dude, booty shorts and a sweater and that's it. And I had on some my unicorn slippers. I was done. And it was kind of cool outside at the time and stuff. And she was out there in some, a very, very short dress and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this was right around the time when I was first getting comfortable with wearing booty shorts and showing my legs and all that stuff. And we
Mm-hmm.
were out there doing that, and this car passed by, and it was a lady, and she yelled at me to put some clothes on. I was like, I was
You would have already known my response.
she's like, put some clothes on. What's wrong with you? And I was like, it's hot, but it was really
It's
cold.
hot.
But it was cold. I had it wasn't hot, but still, like that kind of when that happened, I played it off really good in front of the people I was with, but it murdered me inside. And I didn't wear booty shorts for like months after that. Yeah. Yeah. Like,
Horrible.
yeah, it was bad. And this was recent, like less than a year ago.
I'm
So
sorry. That sucks. Like people are so rude, especially like I don't know. People are just so rude. It
yeah.
can definitely be from other women, definitely. I feel like I've been bullied a lot by men. I feel like other women always give me like really good responses. I mean, some are like, some can be rude, especially like in the gym setting. People kind of expect you a certain way. Like, I'm like an average 14, 16, like extra large, like, but people expect me to be like a size 2. And I'm like, that's great and all, but I'm kind of comfortable with my body and I love working out. You know what I mean? Like, I can
Yeah.
lift more than any woman that I know. Like, most men, like, I can definitely lift some fucking weight. But like literally, my body is my body. Like my body is my body. I'm not like overeating every day or anything like that. I might overdrink a little bit, but who doesn't? But you know what I mean? But for
Well,
the most,
our producer don't. So, Priscilla said
I
all the fucking time. It's so fucking sad.
oh
Miss
yeah,
Roxanne said, I just logged on. What did I miss? Girl, so much. You're gonna have to
girl.
watch the replay. Um,
Yes, I used to
Miss
have an ex-boyfriend, a horrible ex-boyfriend. Oh, go ahead, Miss Letha. I see that.
no, no, yeah, Miss Letha said, bullied by men, yes. Like, why are you mad at me? Period.
Yes, like I literally had this one ex that was like a bodybuilder, worked all the time, like used to be really, really, really chubby and chunky himself. But, whatever. He would actually like make me run. This is horrible. I don't know. Don't judge me. He would make me run, like jog. He'd make me jog. And sometimes he would get really vulgar and really mean. Like he would call me pig, he would call me fat, like he would call me names. And he would force me to like jog and work out and not eat. Like he would
Text me
force me
his
to
address. Text me
yeah,
his
he would
address.
force me to not eat. He would literally like make me, you know what I mean? Like split half of a meal. Like it was crazy.
That's horrible.
Crazy. It's
I, I,
horrible.
I
But
hate
like
that
in
you
my
went.
mind,
I
he was
hate
like,
that you went through
okay,
that.
it was terrible. Like literally.
For this
But
one,
that
what the
was
fuck is his hair doing?
really though. But you know what I mean? Like women go through that. Like I'm sure I'm not the only one. Like, and that's because like
No.
I'm strong. Like I'm a strong woman. Like don't get me wrong. Like I would talk smack back, but you know what I mean? Like if someone like is like strong as me goes through something like that, I can't imagine someone that like doesn't stand up for themselves and doesn't talk back and doesn't like speak up and like say like, hey, like screw you.
Marissa said, I feel like the bullies are really calling out their own discomforts. It's not really about you, it's about them. That is for facts.
That's facts.
And Miss Roxanne said, that's horrible. It is horrible. And when we were on our trip, we talked
It's
about like
horrible.
I told you guys what I had went through with my kid's
Yeah.
father, stuff like that. So it was pretty much the same. And I think men like that, they verbally abuse you, they verbally assault you and stuff like that
Hmm.
because they want to keep control over you. That those are,
Yeah.
controlling narcissists. They're like narcissistic sociopaths,
Yeah.
and that's because I was told a lot of the same things, like, you know just I'm gonna go over some of the things, and I've got like a whole list right here from that thing where we're gonna talk about like what's been told. But I was literally beat down so bad with my self-esteem and my self-worth that I stayed in a very abusive relationship for almost 10 years because of it. So it's horrible. It happens. It's gross. That men will treat women that way. War Machine said, "I've literally and honestly never have judged a woman on her body. I like them all, but especially ones that are thicker than the motherfucking peanut butter in the refrigerator."
Yeah, I love that. I love men like that that do not mention or comment on a woman's weight. Like that just shows like your self-confidence and like how much like high self-esteem that you have. To me, it's
Yes.
like big dick energy.
Big dick
Big dick
energy. That's what I
energy.
was gonna say. That is
Yup.
big dick energy.
Yup.
So
Mm-hmm.
Roxanne said one of my exes would tell me what I could and couldn't wear, or who to talk to and not to talk to. I couldn't wear makeup. Man, man,
Yeah. I've been in a
that's
relationship that was
horrible.
so toxic, like I couldn't even put on makeup. Like I couldn't even, it wasn't even a thought because I was just too occupied with everything else going on. Like
Mm.
looking good, wearing makeup, like none of that self-confidence builder. Like I feel like I actually dated a man who had big dick energy and he actually helped me build my self-confidence to what it
Right,
is today, to be honest.
absolutely.
Like just loved on me, just loved on me, loved on me, loved on me, like constantly. I could do no wrong.
I love that for you. I love that you had that journey after having that bullshit that you dealt with. And
Yes.
Roxanne said, and my dumbass stayed with him on and off for 12 years. We are not dumbasses for that, girl.
No.
Give yourself a little bit of credit. We are not dumbasses for it. We just, we needed to learn our self-worth and our self-love, and thankfully
Yeah.
we've done that. We've put in the work, and we are where we are now. So Miss Marissa said it's manipulation so that they can keep you down and you can't see how
Hmm.
much you'd be better off without them. Absolutely. She also said
Right.
with my ex, when I did dress up and makeup, he would call me a hoe.
And I wonder if like women do this to men. Like
Oh,
I know, like
just
you know what I mean. Like
wait.
I know that men do it to women, but like, do women do this to men? You know what I mean? Like that's
I have some from guys too. Just wait. Some of these are
wow.
they're kind of mean. Some of these I'm like, dude, where is she at? I'm gonna knock her out for you. That
You
is
said what's his address?
what's his address, bitch? We ride after the show.
I love that. Fun story. Actually, the man that I dated that actually loved on me and like made me feel so secure with myself ended up like slapping the guy that was calling me a pig and fat and you know what I mean, like all those things.
Ooh,
So
we love him, and we love
cheers to
him
that.
now. I'm
Cheers
on
to that.
cheers. Cheers to him.
I'll always get
100%.
my lick back. No, I'm just, I'm just kidding.
So, what is something that you can suggest to someone who is being bullied when it comes to their body image and their body style or anything like that? What's some advice that you would give them?
Honestly, I think that if you are, and like this, just to take it serious for a second, I think that if you are in a literal abusive relationship, that you need to start making arrangements and plans to leave. There is no staying in it. There is no changing it. There is no fixing it. You need to go on and try to get yourself out of that situation. I don't think anyone should take that at all.
My biggest advice to people is just to reach out. Reach out to someone
Your
that you
friend,
trust, to your friends
family.
around you. Make sure that you have a support system there for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about it. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Um,
Mm-mm. Be
and just,
honest.
yeah, yeah, pretty
Something
much.
that with me, yeah, something with me is like not talking about the things that I would go through. I wouldn't tell a soul. I would just go through them and like hold it to my chest.
Hmm.
But I think that the best women that I've seen kind of navigate through that, they tell everyone everything. They're like, oh, my boyfriend called me we had an argument and he called me a bitch or whatever. You know what I mean? And they kind of like start to like they're just open. They're just so open and they tell everyone. And maybe it's like oversharing, but in a way, it's super smart of them because like I couldn't do it. And I admire women that can just like openly be like, oh yeah, me and so had an argument about this or we had a fight about this or whatever. I'm not like that. I wish I could be. I should be.
Miss Marissa said, "See yourself how your tribe sees you." Yes,
Yeah.
and that is so hard to do. To see yourself the way someone who loves you sees
Mm-hmm.
you. You know what I mean? I think I
Yeah.
just I just shared a meme earlier that was like, "Would you date you?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I would be outside my window with a boombox in the rain, cause I'm
No.
that bitch. I'm that bitch."
Actually, you are that bitch. I would date you too, bitch, because you are that
Mm,
bitch.
I love
But
you. Miss Priscilla said, I just want to say this has been a really great episode, ladies. Thank
thank
you so
you.
much. We love you. We just really wanted to talk about this topic because it is something that me and Marlene have personally been affected by, and we see it and we hear it from so
Mhm.
many of our friends. I've had people message me about this, and like I said, the response to my thing was phenomenal. And this was just the ones I can write down. There were still so
Wow.
many more on there. So I'm really happy you're enjoying this episode. I know it's a little bit more serious than what we normally do, but this is girl talk. We also talk about this when we are in our little circles and when we're brunching and stuff. And we're more like, fuck them. I love myself. All this shit.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? She said it's hard to trust some women because some are scandalous where they want your dude or your chick. That is okay. That's valid. That is very, very valid. But that is their insecurities too. That has nothing to do with you or anything. That is their insecurities, because there are women like that that need that validation.
Yeah.
That need, oh,
Yeah.
I can take your man. I could take your man. Like, I could take your man.
Yeah. I always think
So
it's sad when a woman has to feel like they need to dim another woman's light in order to feel good about themselves. Like that should never be the case. That's not
we
coming
don't
from
do
like,
that. We don't
yeah,
do
that's
that.
not coming from your heart. Like that's not it.
No, that's not
Mm-mm.
boss bitch energy. Goddamn, I had one drink. That's it. I swear to
Mm-mm.
God.
Yeah,
Stupid.
like I don't, you know what I mean? Like I don't need anybody's man. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Marlene, I barely want my own man. Fuck you.
Shit. All three of them.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
I keep a rock. Come on now. You know.
So I do like,
Not
though,
the homies.
not the homies.
Gene
I
and
do
them.
like I do like what Marlene said about having another man that came into her life that showed her how to love herself, and
Oh,
that
I love him.
that's amazing. And that's the kind of energy that women want. That's the kind of energy that women need. Not just women, men too. Ladies, be your man's
Yeah.
cheerleader. Be his cheerleader.
Yes.
A
It's
hundred.
taken me a long time to learn that. Like, really has trial and error. You know what I mean? But you need to be your man's cheerleader. Like, cheerleader, support system. Like, it don't matter if he, like, is a delivery driver at Domino's. Baby girl, you better get him an award and a ribbon for being the best damn delivery driver at Domino's in Corpus Christi
I'm all,
or
who does
wherever.
that pizza piping hot, my man? My fucking man.
Yes, like period. You know what I mean? Like rub that man's feet after he gets off of work. Like you know what I mean? And men, like build your woman up. Like her response will be better. You know, you're the constant like maybe like bickering or bitterness or upset like woman that you have like just build her up and maybe you'll get a different response from her like loving on her in ways where she doesn't love on herself and she needs like little love to fill in the gaps of where it's torn. So
Absolutely.
love everyone, love the person that you're with, love on them. And if you don't love them on them like that, like
Somebody else will.
oh,
Anyway,
what are we doing? Period. We got another one on the lineup, baby. Calm.
I'm just being honest. Like,
No, I'm just kidding.
but okay, let's get into these responses from Instagram, where I put up what was something negative that someone said to you that stuck with you and created an insecurity in yourself. So I'm going to read the ones from men first of all. War Machine said, I've been building Yvonne up for almost 20 years. Who are you? Are you Zero Gravity? Because if War Machine and Zero Gravity are the same person,
20 years.
who are you? Stop it right now. Where are the detectives at? Where are my girl detectives? Find
So War
him.
Machine is back and he's zero gravity, I feel like.
You
Because
feel like he's Zero Gravity?
he was the first one on. We have a stalker
I
on our
I
hands.
I love this. I don't think it's a
Not him at the
stalker.
Airbnb on
Oh no. War Machine, who are you? I'm on
you
DM
drive a
me.
white Tahoe, license plate. I'm just kidding.
All right, so let's get into the one. Now these are responses from men. Okay. Um, this one said, people used to say I look like a werewolf because of my back and my chest because I was really hairy. After that, I wouldn't go anywhere shirtless, not even at the pool or the beach. I just now started being able to take off my shirt in front of people.
I'm so sorry.
That's
I feel like I'm one
horrible.
of these assholes that would say that.
Okay, this one said I was told this big ass head for me. Oh, I, hmm.
What?
Okay, this one says you're too scrawny. That's what they would say to him.
Come to the gym. We can fix that. I'll feed you, baby.
Okay, this one says I only date guys with muscles.
Girl, please. Girl, please. They
But I
depend.
mean,
Oh, never mind. I'm all they.
to tell a
Never mind.
guy that, like, oh, I don't want to date you. You don't have muscles. You're not really my
Right?
type.
Like I will definitely date a fluffy man.
War
Girl,
Machine
like you
says,
have
War Machine said, not a stalker, just someone who fell hard for an amazing person. Who are you? I don't think you're a stalker. P.S. By the way, no. I'm like, but who are you? Are you Zero Gravity? Just yes or no in the comments. Yes or no?
I'm
Roxanne said.
spiraling. I'm.
Roxanne said, "Me too."
Who is he?
Amal, who
20
is he?
years, girl.
We all want to know.
Girl, 20 years? You better go back in the Rolodex, figure it out. War Machine. It's too close to Sex Machine, and I'm spiraling.
I'm I'm also I was 23. Huh. Okay. I'll think about that while I'm reading. All right.
Girl, okay, keeping him on the roster for 20 years. That's my bitch right there. You, nobody has nothing on Yvonne. Nobody. Swear to God.
You're gonna
I'm a real ass girl. Like nobody ain't got shit on Yvonne.
yeah, not my
Hater if
government
you
name.
want to.
Not my government name.
My bad. No one got shit on Vonnie Smiles.
You're gonna make me snort. Stop
20
it.
years? Okay. If one of my if one of my exes don't pop up on this shit, I'm gonna be upset.
My
Like
stomach hurts. Stop
y'all
it.
better be popping up on this.
Where's Marlene's exes at? Where y'all at? I know y'all
They're
out there.
there. I'm
I
all
know
they're
y'all
there.
watching. I know you and your
They're
wife.
there. They watch.
I know
They
you
be
and your
watching.
wives both be watching.
Period. Why do they gotta have wives though?
All right. This next one says, lose weight, then maybe I'll go out with you.
Excuse
This was said to a guy.
me?
This next one says, fix your teeth.
Eesh. That one, I'm a little bit of a stickler with teeth.
Bitch. But
I
would you
wanted to be
just,
a dentist. No, I wanted to be a dentist, so I always feel like I can fix people's teeth. You know what I mean? Like I love teeth.
Priscilla said, I'm dying over here. And Miss Roxanne said, rude. Yeah, that was rude.
That was
Um,
rude. Fix your
okay.
teeth. That's mean.
A family member would say, how come I'm not small like my cousins?
Me too. Marlene, you're big. I was always big.
Oh, but these are I don't know why. For me, it's just like so much more like when you say it to a guy. Like that's so ugly. Maybe it's because I'm a girl and I'm used to it. You know what I mean? But I feel like guys are a little bit more fragile with their feelings. This one said, my dad would call me his good for nothing runt because I was skinny.
Damn, Dad. That's cutthroat. Yo, if your dad tells you that, like nobody can hurt your feelings in life.
Dope.
Nobody
Dope.
can hurt your feelings in life.
Nah,
Take that
it's
shit
not
to the
happening.
chest. Your dad loves you.
Miss Priscilla said, rude and sad. Marissa said, damn. That is damn.
That's
Okay.
damn.
This one says, a girl once told me your pimple face is gross. I didn't go to school for one whole semester while I received acne treatments on my face.
That's horrible. That is uncalled. That's not. You know what? What's her fucking name?
What's her address?
Give me her address. I'm gonna slash her tires for you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I won't break any
She's not
laws.
kidding. She's
Not
not
on life.
kidding.
Not on life.
So this one says, why are your eyes so far apart?
Why are yours crooked, Marlene?
I cannot. Okay.
I hate them.
Girls are mean.
Dude,
Fuck.
we're mean to ourselves. Can you imagine?
I
Girls are,
know.
dude. Now that I think about it, I've said some pretty mean shit in heated
We're
arguments.
bitches.
Dude, downright like, you know what I mean? Like, just when you think you can't go any lower, girls bring out the shovel.
The producer said, can y'all not threaten people? Thanks.
Just joking. I was kidding. I would never
She's
do
not
that. I was
kidding.
joking. Stop it. I was kidding.
Priscilla said, I need names of these
Vonnie
bitches.
started it with the ad. Vonnie started it with the give me the address. Like Vonnie was like real about it, like Hitman style.
Yes, absolutely. All serious. Yes.
No, but that's so mean, guys, because it really just is about like you gotta love. Everyone needs to love themselves. Like if you love yourself, there's no way you would tell someone like these things. No
So
way.
this one says, I am 29. I asked a girl out last week and she looked at me very bluntly and said, you're too short to date me.
she has insecurities with her height.
Mm.
But um I'm proud of you for asking her because hoorah, like you know what I mean? Like
Uh,
I'm always a shoot your shot type of girl because the worst thing someone can tell me is no, and that would not hurt my feelings.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
All
No.
right, now we're gonna get into the women. So this is gonna be a little bit more. I had a little bit more female responses than male, but these are gonna make your blood boil, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. So the first one's not too bad. Well, I mean, it's like fucked up, but it says in high school, people said I had a strawberry nose because you could see my pores.
Hmm.
Hmm. Miss Priscilla said I don't have a son, but if someone spoke to my son like this, she's threatening in the comments. Just saying
In the comments, yeah.
in the comments
Censor her.
at Priscilla. um, yeah, it's kind of okay. So when I was in high school, like I think I have a big nose, whatever. So I got made fun of with my nose, a little bit. Um, Now I've always had a really like sharp tongue. So when they go low, bitch, I went to the ground, even when I was like 5, 6, 7. So I was constantly in trouble in school. But I
Mhm.
did get made fun of. So I can see that, about the pores thing. This one says
Yeah.
in high school, I was told I was too skinny, no curves, no body, and flat chested. Girl, we all were. But fuck that. Well, not me. I mean, other people. But
Well, not me either, but yeah.
a lot of my friends were like that. But you know what? I really did talk a lot of shit to girls that would make fun of my friends for that.
Yeah.
I was a fighter in high school. Yeah.
Girls are too scared to fight me, I think, because I never got in a fight with a female.
Miss Roxanne said, I'm not
I'm
going to
only
lie.
ever got in a fight with a female.
Miss Roxanne said, I'm not going to lie. I've told a guy he had to be over 5'1" to ride this ride. But that's not it.
That's not a bad request if you're not
No.
short. Like I couldn't date. I couldn't like. I don't think I could feel confident. I couldn't feel confident in myself with a man that's short, way shorter than me like that. I'm like 5'10". I'm like 5'9", 5'10". I'm tall as fuck.
Not Marissa, my high school friend. Yes, you were, Vonnie. And I was a
A
fighter.
fighter. Dang, girl, you were throwing them chingazos.
I'm all fuck with my friends. Um, but yeah, no, I mean sometimes it is. I mean, you're tall. You're super super tall, so I could see, I could see that. But
Mhm.
you wouldn't be mean about it, though. That's the thing. I don't.
No.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be mean
Unless you
about
were like a total like gross like perv, like being pervy.
it. Okay, I was told by my partner that he hated the way my legs look.
Bitch. That's
So
horrible, and I would break up with him.
I personally have gone through this one. My mom, people that know me, they're like, "Was that you, Bonnie?" No, that wasn't me that said that. Someone else said that. So I guess that's like it's other people have gone through that because I've been told the same thing. I was told that my legs were not attractive with the person that I was with, that I was in love with. Like he didn't like my legs. He wasn't attracted to my legs. They were disgusting. Whatever, whatever. So I feel that on such a personal level, and it is the shittiest way to feel. And I promise you, like when I say that I just now started wearing shorts and everything, I am 43. I am 43. I just started this year wearing shorts like this.
And
So
they look great on you, B.
thank you.
Okay. And
I love you.
the response is responsing when you wear shorts.
Phenomenal. I love
So
you so much. Thank you
anyone
so
who doubted you, anyone who doubted you in shorts, big girl, take a seat.
I love my tribe. See, girls,
Period.
that's what you need. Get you a tribe like Marlene.
I'm
All
all
right,
but
so let's go. Let me see. What's the next one? People used to make fun of my arm hair, and now I shave it all the time. So when it grows back, it's like super
mm,
thick and super hard. I, I feel you. I
ah,
feel you. That one, yeah. That one's a. I shave my arms now. Well, I get
yeah.
them waxed. Shave. I wax them
Mm.
and stuff. So I feel that one. Okay, let's see. When I was going to get intimate with my boyfriend, he said, "Why does your body look like that?" Ugh.
Please tell me you didn't get intimate with him.
I don't know. That was it.
I would
um,
need him in the balls.
War Machine says, yes, they do look great, Marlene. I think he's talking about my legs.
Oh, I know he is. He's all, they are even better wrapped around my head.
Stop it
Yeah,
right now.
there's
I
a
need to know
connection.
who this is. This is like
Oh,
literally.
he's gonna troll us for the whole season now.
I know.
We're gonna have to invite him out somewhere.
I know.
Maybe on our next episode.
He's gonna have to be one of hosts. He's gonna come on with like one of those things that changes voice and no face and
Be anonymous.
anonymous.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, that's horrible. I hope she put her clothes on and left. Like I'm hoping that. Girl, that was horrible and no woman should ever have to go through that.
No.
Or man, like either way. You know, that's bad. So this one says, my dad used to tell me I was too fat for shorts. I didn't wear them until I got married. What is up with these men making you feel like crap about shorts? This is stupid. But that's horrible. Like I grew up in a household where my father was very severe on me, on my body type. So
Mm.
I think that's where a lot of my body issues stemmed from originally, because it was hard. My father was very critical on body image and body style and body shape and all that for women. Men were allowed. To him, men were allowed to have huge guts and be however they look, but not women. And he used
I
to
don't,
tell me
yeah. I don't
quite
think I was called like
frequently, huh?
I don't think I was called like derogatory names. I just remember being told I was a big girl a lot.
Yeah,
Like, you're a big girl.
definitely. After I had our kids, my husband told me to get a tummy tuck or he would leave me. I did end up getting a tummy tuck, and it was the worst thing I could have done.
Oh my gosh. Are you still married? Because
Mm-mm.
let's file for divorce on his ass.
I, I'm all, I'm gonna have to follow that one up. I'm gonna have to message it. And I remember this person. This person does not follow me, but they responded to the sticker. So, girl, if you're watching, we love you.
Yeah.
Priscilla said, "That's bitch boy energy. Why does your body look like that?" Ugh.
That's
And
like little dick energy. Like,
uh,
mm-mm.
War Machine's talking to you, Marlene. He says he likes to eat.
Okay.
I'm on. Here we go. I'm on. Um, okay. I only have a little bit more, guys. Here. So this one says you have chicken legs. Now I never wear dresses or shorts. I am
Mm.
33.
Girl, put that dress and short on, please. Put it on. Take a picture, take a selfie. Someone's going to love it.
Immediately come out with us, and we're all gonna get dressed, and it's gonna be a dresses day. We're all gonna wear dresses, and it's gonna be
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my mom would tell me before every meal to remember boys don't like fat girls.
Golly.
Mom,
Golly. No,
jeez,
that is your mother's insecurity being pushed onto you. That's not for you.
absolutely. This says my dad always introduces me as his daughter with just a pretty face.
I might throw some blows with my dad if he
Yeah, I might throw hands. Me and my dad is just,
we might fight that out.
yep. Okay, my boyfriend never took me to places that his guy friends were gonna be because he said I was not skinny enough to be around them.
That is a breakup.
But boyfriend would not be a boyfriend anymore. Like, if
No.
you can't have
Never.
me around your homies, you can't have me when we're not around your homies.
Period. Because you know what? The homies would smash.
Period. They be the first ones in the inbox.
The first
They
motherfucking ones.
they be in the inbox when we're still together.
Period.
So Roxanne said, I was told maybe if you lose weight, you can get a man. That's why you're single. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah. I'm all, it's this mouth.
Girl, bye.
Girl, you did not end your camera feed on me. For real. There she goes, fucking with her camera, having these technical difficulties. Look at her checking herself out. And now we can't even hear it because her ass is on mute. And you're on mute. I'm sick of this shit.
I'm all, unmute me, bitch, unmute me.
I'm a producer. I'm just
I'm
kidding,
all
Abel. We love
fighting.
you.
I'm all fighting for my life with this Amber Alert. What the fuck?
And D&D, girl, D&D.
I forgot to do that today.
You know I'm getting blown up right now.
I know, it's fucking hilarious. So War Machine said, if that's how you're going to treat your children, then I'm starting to ask why or how you even became a parent at all. That's so true, because that's such a shitty way to treat your kids. Your kids like grow up, they're gonna grow up with all these insecurities now. But high five, you're an idiot. Um
There's nothing I can do for them. Abel says turn them Amber Alerts off. There's nothing I can do for them.
and I was like, I don't want to put it on do not disturb right now because my camera's gonna go off. Fuck it, I'll write it out. Bitch, Amber Alerts off. Say less. So let's see. This one says, my kid's father would always tell me that no other man was going to want me because I'm fat.
Girl, that's a lie.
That's
Because
a big
men,
lie.
they be
Because
loving some fat girls if you want
because
to call it that.
not your cousin's probably in the DMs trying to get at her. Whatever. All right, so that is just some of the shitty things that people have been told that they grow up with. So bullying can come in so many ways, shapes, forms, fashions, from your family members, people that are supposed to love you unconditionally, um, strangers, friends. Like it happens. It's out there.
Yeah.
My takeaway is, guys, be kind to each other. Be nice, because you're going to fuck around and find out one day. You're going to say something within earshot of me or Marlene, and you're going to catch some hands. So I don't think you want that. But also be nice, because, just love. ELE, man. Everybody love everybody. But if you're going to be a bitch, just remember, we here.
Honestly, I think like my takeaway is, everyone, love everybody, right? But first of all, it starts with loving yourself. Like you need to love.
Yep.
It doesn't matter what size you are, what scars you have, what anything that you have. Like you need to learn to love your body and yourself exactly the way it is. If you want something to change, try to change it in small little ways. No one expects you to make drastic changes overnight, but have some kind of like idea of what you want, and listen to that little inner voice in yourself about those things that you're constantly reminding yourself to do that maybe you don't do. It just builds confidence, like, hey, I want to go walk outside for 20 minutes today in the morning. Do it. Do it. Just do it. You'll feel better when you do the things that you commit to yourself internally. When you do the things that you commit to yourself internally, you feel more confident. It doesn't matter what you look like after that point. If you stay true to yourself, you're going to be confident.
And if you find it hard to stick to that, call someone, call a friend, you know, they will get you there. Like if you need that support, if you need somebody to tell you, hey girl, you said you were going to go walk today for 20 minutes at this time. Get up. Let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go. It's only 20 minutes. I got you. Like
Hmm.
get you and I got you, girl, in your tribe. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? My tribe is full of I got you people, and I am
Yeah.
so blessed for that. So, and if you don't have a tribe, if you don't have someone, me and Marlene are right here. We
I'm
are
here.
right here. Message us. You know how to
Call
get
me.
in touch with us. We are here for
Yeah.
you. I'm gonna hurry up into our last topic because we've already like literally gone over our hour or whatever. I try to keep it at an hour, but this is so important. This is like the crucial one, is how it affects your social life and your sex life. So BDD just really, really affects, especially the sex life, because this is where it makes you feel like you have to wear t-shirts or clothes the whole time, have the lights off, completely off, pitch black. Like, see, I hear a bunch of guys talk about, sometimes they laugh about it, how girls want the lights off and this and that,
Yeah.
and they don't understand it's stemming from these insecurities
There
from
it is.
BD. Exactly. So that
Mhm.
is how it affects it. And I can tell you, I used to be one of those girls where I would wear a shirt the whole time. I would not like to get naked. And it still affected me into adulthood, like where I am now.
Mhm.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, when we get into the sex, like, it's coming off. Okay, it's coming off. But when it starts, I still got a little bit of. I'm gonna leave this tank top on. No, I'm
I'm gonna
not.
turn the light off. Turn the light off.
And I love because I have like twinkle lights in my room and stuff like that. I'll be leaving
She
them
do. She almost
on.
you do.
I be leaving them on. I want my vagina to have that really pretty soft glow now
I
when you
love
look
it.
at it. So, was there ever a time that you can remember that it affected your sex life, like your insecurities?
Yes. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it. Like it would be like hot and heavy, and I would just like no, I can't do it.
You know, for me, it was like, where you meet guys that just want to kiss you all over. They want to kiss you all
Hmm.
over, like your stomach and
Oh my
just,
god.
just every piece of
Please,
you.
well, please
Like,
kiss my stomach. Please,
like
please.
every piece of you, like your hips and all the way down your legs and all this stuff. But when
Yeah.
you were with someone that has been bashing your appearance and your body style for so long, when someone starts touching you in all those places that you're insecure about, it's kind of scary. It's kind
It
of
puts your
scary
mind
at
there.
first.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
And women are like really like thinkers. We're like thinkers when it comes to like the sexual acts.
In our head. We are in our heads. Ladies, find you a man that does not allow you to be in your head, that
Right.
goes the extra mile to make sure you're not going to be in your head. Find a man
Mhm.
like that because that's the man. That's the man for you, girl. So, if you guys, we're about to, I'm about to wrap it up. I'm on the time. But if you guys have any questions, you guys have anything else to say, put it in the comments right now. And we'll see if we can get to it really quick while we're wrapping things up. But socially too, like dating and stuff like that, it affects you in those in those ways and stuff. Like for me, I remember thinking that I could never like date out of my what I thought was like my dating pool, if you will. Like
Oh, okay.
people that look like me, they had to be my same size, or like
Mm,
muscular guys would never find me attractive, or
yeah.
skinnier guys would never want to be with me. I don't know why I thought that because that's all I would get hit on by. But for
Yeah.
some reason, that was my insecurity, and I could never figure out why. Like, and I still
Yeah.
have bouts of that. To this day, 2 days ago, I literally cried in the shower over
Oh.
this. It was crazy. And it just comes on. Like, it's like, because part of it is the anxiety. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Miss Marissa said, it had always affected me through life, huge insecurities, but now I've become so much more comfortable. He does not let me be insecure about anything. That
Oh,
is amazing. Amal BDE, shout out to him. We love that. We love that for you. I'm so glad you're getting that energy.
same.
But yeah, and I am very secure. I
Mhm.
love the way I look, just like you.
Mhm.
And I'm confident and stuff like that, but
Mhm.
I'm not confident 24/7. There are
True.
still bouts of insecurities that I have.
Yeah,
So
of course.
ladies know that you can be the most confident person in yourself and in the world and everything, and you can still have your moments, and it's okay.
Yeah.
And it's
Mhm.
okay. I think that's the
Mhm.
biggest takeaway I want you guys to go with. Men too, guys. There's you guys are out there with all the confidence in the world, but it's okay if you have those moments where you
Mhm.
doubt a little bit. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
we all have them.
We do. I usually
Mhm.
like to follow them up with like a good mani petty.
I'm all a good what? A good slam? A good
A good well, yeah, that always does the trick for sure.
I follow mine up with Rumple at
Can you
Dewey's.
come? Can you come over and like love on me a little bit because I'm not feeling very hot right now.
Come tell me I'm beautiful. Come rub my feet and just tell me I'm gorgeous.
Pretty much, right? Like that's all I need.
All right, you guys, this has been an amazing episode. We loved being here with you guys. We love getting open and raw and just, vulnerable
Real.
with you guys. Literally, like literally. I look forward to next week's episode where we're gonna get a little wild and crazy on next week's episode.
Ow!
Wait till you guys see who we have for y'all coming in as a guest. It's gonna be incredible.
So excited. I'm actually excited about next week's episode and also excited about tomorrow, my birthday at Retro Corpus. Everyone come hang out, come check it out. Come have a drink, come get some pizza, come play a game. It'll be fun.
I know. Jonathan said, "Did someone say raw?"
Always.
I've already said it. I've already said it like 4 or 5 times. I wanted to see who was paying attention.
Raw's my middle name. I'm
I
just
love
kidding.
raw. I love it raw. Um,
All the time.
I know. Are we ready for her birthday? Guys, if you're in Corpus, meet us out tomorrow. Bitches Who Brunch is going to take over Retro tomorrow. We are
I told the
coming.
owner that we were gonna pack the entire place.
We
So if
are
y'all don't come,
coming.
I look foolish. Like, please show up. Like, have a drink at
Ah,
least.
yes. Marissa said, see you tomorrow. You better bring
Oh,
Dom. We want to see Dom. Tell him he's got to
yep.
come.
Don't be shy. We are very friendly. Like, just come out and hang out. It'll be fun.
It's going to be so much fun. So we can't wait. See you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, if not, you sure will not want to miss the antics that will be available on my Instagram as well as my Snapchat because I will be posting all of her ass on there. Booty hole and
Oh.
everything, y'all. Booty hole and everything.
Uh-oh, no, that's gonna be like subscription.
Premium.
Premium.
Cash app her.
Period. If she don't post my cash app on that Snapchat tomorrow, but she ain't a real one.
All right, guys. War Machine, thank you for joining again. Who are you?
Of course, War Machine.
I'm
Can't
all,
wait
who
for the
are
next
you?
episode.
I'm
We
all,
know who
DM
he is.
me. DM me right now so I can know. Jonathan
Let
said,
me
dirty
see.
martinis all the way. Dude, drag your pussy on the floor dirty. You know how I like it.
Ah! She said, "Drag your pussy on the floor, dirty." Damn,
That's how I
that's
tell the
pretty
bartenders
dirty.
all the time. I'm like, I fucking need
Drag
it.
your pussy on the floor, dirty.
We will definitely see you guys next week. We love y'all. Bye.
Love you guys. See you tomorrow.